Thank you for joining us for Moz Talks, where we have more conversations and more culture. I'm Joel, co-founder, creative director for Moz Magazine.
I'm Sydney, co-founder and editorial director for Moss Magazine.
Today, we have the pleasure of speaking with Carlos about his journey as a music artist. Thank you so much, Carlos, for joining us today.
Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure.
It's our pleasure. But all right, I'll get started with the first question. Do you remember the first time music really clicked for you? What was your first memory with music?
Yeah. Well, when I was a kid, we would always listen to music and on trips and stuff and car trips. But what really clicked with me was my brother he used to be a huge fan of the Red Hot Chili Peppers and just he would love music in general. I remember him always listening to music. He always knew every new artist back, in 2000 like 5, 6, whatever. And he started playing the guitar. And that really kind of like made me feel, start to feel that need to play the guitar too, to just connect with music on a different level. And on top of that, my cousin, he's left-handed, just like I am, and he would play guitar as well. So when we would all meet in my grandma's house, my brother and him, they would play, and I would just look at them. I would just sit with them, and I don't know. I would just watch them in awe. And because I was left-handed as well, at the end of every session, my cousin would lend me his guitar, and he'd be like, "Oh, come on, you can play a little bit." And I would just do nothing because I didn't know how to play. But I just wanted to do that too. And that was probably the I guess my first connection with the guitar and just with making music or playing music in general.
Like, did they teach you stuff, or did you just kind of fool around?
I was just looking at them. I feel like they didn't know much as well. Like they were also probably playing by ear, so they were just playing riffs here and there. And when he was done, I would just pick up the guitar and do my own thing. Like he wouldn't really tell me much. Sometimes he would, but most of the time I was just trying to play the thing. I didn't know what I was doing, but I was just under trying to like explore it, on a
Hmm.
very basic level.
And I'm sorry, I have another follow up. Did you
Yep.
so like learning music, did you do like through sheet music? Did you do it just like listening to other artists? Like what was your
Um, from the very beginning, I never knew anything about music. Like I never learned, I was never reading sheets and learning chords or theory or anything like that. I was always just, from the very beginning, I was very, um, how do you say, kind of like, I don't know, my mind was focused on like playing a chord. I was just gonna do whatever it took to do it. And I would like, for example, watch a video of a guy playing it from far away, and I'd be like, figure out what the fingers are, and then judging the sound, I'd be like, okay, I'm close. I'm like, so I started developing like with ear, and from then on, it's just been like that. It comes with a lot of disadvantages, obviously, but yeah, I've just learned by ear, just guiding myself through what I like to hear and trying to replicate it, and eventually kind of build my own vocabulary. But yeah.
I see at that point it just becomes a talent.
I don't know, man. I mean, I'm thankful for it, I guess. I don't know what could have happened if I had learned differently. Maybe if I had learned a lot of theory, I wouldn't be who I am now.
Hmm.
Maybe I would approach things differently. I don't know. But what I know is that I'm thankful for who I am today, what I've learned, the way I've learned, and I can still learn. There's a lot of time, but yeah, that's it by ear.
And yeah, we're thankful too. We're very thankful.
Yeah, and
Thank you.
that really does speak to your talent to, yes,
Thank
there's just disadvantages to it, but just learning things by ear, just having the feeling of
you.
music literally in you, that's
Yeah.
talent right there. So,
Thank you. Yeah, I feel like I don't know what would happen if I had learned theory, but the way I've learned it, I always guide myself through really what makes me feel good. Like when I hear something, it's just that. And if I hear like a certain progression on a song and I love it, I need to learn it. And then I just keep taking pieces of songs I love and eventually kind of piece them together. And it's a bit of a mess. It's like slow. Sure, I'm not like the fastest or most skilled, but it works for me. I like it this way, I think.
yeah. Well, that honestly leads us into our next question, because just thinking about how music is literally just coming from your soul, honestly.
Hmm.
How would you describe your sound to someone who hasn't listened to your music yet?
I don't want to say raw because it's the typical thing that someone would say like raw and that. But I think I don't know, it's just soulful. Like I want to transmit that like soulful feeling I get when I listen to the music I love. And that's I think that's my main aim always, no matter which direction I go for. I always need to make it soulful. I want it to be soulful. Like I don't know how else to describe it. Um I would just tell them like go listen to it and tell me what you think. Honestly.
Oh yeah, I love it. It's honest and
Yeah.
it literally lines up to what we were just talking about. Like
Yeah.
the music does come from your soul. And I feel like when we listen to your music, like we get that soulful feeling too. So,
Yeah.
Thank you.
hmm
Thank you.
But also a big congrats because he just released a new single, Sensational.
Yeah.
Can you tell us what that song means to you personally?
Yeah, this little run of songs I've been putting out have been more on the funk side of things. Like I'm a bit more folk soul kind of thing going on. And with this song, I wanted to do that 70s like soulful funk vibe. Like I was listening to a ton of Earth, Wind and Fire. Um, and I just wanted to make something a bit outside of my scope, but still within my scope because it's still soul. That song to me, I guess it means it's all the hard work or like everything I've learned throughout my years, and I've tried to put it on a track. Like I really set I guess I set some goals for this kind of project. I wanted to make something that felt straight out of the 70s funk scene. Obviously, like you will notice it's modern because it's just naturally modern, like the way it's recorded. But I tried to make it as sonically as close as possible to the I guess sonic aspect of the 70s like era of the soulful era. And lyrically, it's more like I think it was more of an additional instrument, also paying tribute to the typical lyrics that used to be um, presented on like songs from the 70s. Like I said, Earth, Wind and Fire, all this joyful lyrics. I love the lyrics, man. They're just I love them. They're so honest, and I think it's a theme with all the 70s music. It's like the lyrics were very honest, and it was not so tough to decipher them. It was just like there they are, Today's a sunny day, or like I don't know. It's just, but it's written in such a beautiful way, and I think that's I've always wanted to put that in my stuff. So I've always tried to just be straight to the point, like jolly, And this song is less of a personal lyricism, but more of like how well could I, as a test, how well could I faithfully represent the 70s, my favorite music, a bit outside of my scope, of my usual scope.
yeah.
Yeah, no, the songs you talk about, like they're representing life, and I feel like your music does that very well. Like if like
Thank you.
we talk about soul a lot in this interview, but yeah, I feel like it's very very representative of how like life is. Like you said, sunny day, like the
Yeah.
grass is green,
Yeah.
the butterflies are flying, or something, and it just feels like it's right hidden right to home.
Yeah. Thank you.
No, yeah, I love the song by the way.
Yeah,
Thank you.
same.
Thank you very much. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
So we did a little digging around and we saw
Okay.
that in May you went on your first tour with stops in Paris and Berlin.
Okay. Yeah.
So what was that experience like? Can you share a little bit about that?
Yeah. It was awesome. I mean, I opened up for Katie Tupper. She's this Canadian artist. She's for me, one of my favorite like female voices in the scene right now. She's just got a gorgeous voice, and her music is lovely. It's very soulful too. And we've been friends for a couple of years. I reached out to her because she was doing a European tour. I was like, if you have, if you need people to open for you, I'd love to do that. Because I'm based in Spain, but I really wanted to, I guess, start doing stuff outside. And she told me, yeah, please, let's do it. And it was magical, honestly. It was my first proper concert as a solo artist, like kind of in front of people to showcase my music. I would have said it was very like nerve-wracking, but it wasn't. It was very, I went onto stage very confidently and I was very happy. I was gonna give it my all, and it felt so surreal, like seeing the reaction of the people towards the end of the set and after every song, honestly, like just people clapping was awesome.
Yeah,
And
and
also,
I've oh
yeah,
sorry.
sorry. No, no, no.
I was just gonna say, and I bet it felt so surreal to like go to these different parts, like Paris and Berlin, different audiences, and then
Yeah.
see them like in real time
Mm.
respond to your music in such a good and positive way. Like I'm sure
Yeah.
that like gave you like a high.
Yeah. It was awesome. It was my first taste in like the live world, and
Mhm.
it surely was as sweet as it could get because I want more of it, and I loved it. Yeah, I loved it. It was awesome, and I was alone with my guitar, which I feel like that's the probably the toughest it could get. If I was with my band, then that would be even better because I'm with people around me, and it's a different experience, I guess. Not better, but just different.
Yeah.
But yeah, I also got to hang out with the crew. They were amazing, like the members of her band, and I went with them in the van from Paris to Berlin. So I kind of got a little taste of that like tour life in case it presents itself to me soon, as soon as possible, maybe. But yeah, it was awesome.
Oh, that's great. And I'm so glad you were able to experience that. And it like gave you that like need to do it even
Yeah,
more on your own.
yeah, 100%.
So, so yeah, after a great year, like releasing Sensational, after going on tour in May, what are some things you're excited about in the upcoming year? Any new collaborations? Are we hearing the album soon? Any more shows?
Yeah, I'm dropping a new song soon, which is part of this like sensational Love So Strong kind of like summer project. I'm preparing my band, a trio, like bass, drums, guitar, me, and voice, which I'm so excited about. It's some of my friends in Mallorca. I went to see them like a few days ago. We practiced and it sounded great. And I'm very excited to put the band together so we can do shows hopefully next year. And yes, I'm working on an album with the best music I've ever made, ever. And I'm super excited to just get it out. Hopefully next year.
Yes, I'm so excited. I'm ready. I'm ready to hear it.
We over here in the States can't wait. We will be
Yeah,
supporting.
I'll send it to you guys as soon as like I'm done with it so you can listen to it first.
honestly, yeah. And if you don't send that, I'm already gonna be looking on Spotify. So I'm like, hey, did he
All
upload it
right.
yet?
All right.
Right, we're gonna move to our next segment, which basically a quick fire. I'm gonna ask you a couple questions. Whatever comes first thing to your mind, that's what you're gonna answer with. Okay.
Okay.
So first song or album you bought.
Wow. First song album I bought. I don't know. Honestly, I have like so many vinyl. I'm not sure which one I bought first. First song or album I bought. Let me just give me just a few seconds.
Mm.
Uh, well, the first vinyl I think I have is by Nils Fram. Is I think he's a German piano player. Not sure if you know him, but it's very different from what I do now. He's a great piano player, like ambient
Mhm.
synthesizer guy. It's just incredible. I saw him live in Amsterdam in 2000, like I don't know if 19, and that was the first record I actually bought, like physically. I think, if I'm not wrong.
All right, next question. Go to hype song.
Um, I'm gonna say um Higher Ground, Stevie Wonder. I don't know. I love it.
That's fair. That's fair. Favorite pre-show snack or drink?
Ginger and the water.
I can get with the ginger. I love me some ginger. All right. A city you want to perform in.
New York,
If your music was a color, what color would it be?
golden, like yellow
Mhm.
golden, like a yellow, like a sunset yellow. I don't know if that makes sense.
Okay, yeah, I'm loving these answers. So I'm gonna go
Okay.
back to the first one. Can you give us the name of the piano player you're talking about?
Yeah, Nils Fram, Nilsfrahm, I believe it is.
Oh yeah, because it sounds familiar. I feel like I've heard it probably in passing.
You've probably heard it. But it's very different. That's why it's my very first record, but it doesn't necessarily like is not so representative of what I do. Like I mean, but it's a lovely record, more ambient, like yeah, he's a great artist.
All
I
right,
just
then
have many vinyl. Like I think that's the first one I bought. I also bought like the Voodoo D'Angelo CD a few years ago, but I already had a few vinyl, so I don't I don't know.
do you have like an extensive vinyl collection?
Yeah, I have. I mean, I'm building it up. Um, yeah, I have some lovely records. Yeah.
I'll say that's so exciting because we literally just bought a vinyl like literally 2 weeks ago. We're like, I'm like, I want to listen to it now, But she's like, oh
Yeah.
no, we gonna wrap it when it's time. I'm like,
I still have it wrapped up.
Which one? Which one is it?
So I had been looking for Lemonade by Beyonce for years, and
Okay.
I finally found it, and it was on
Oh,
sale. So I was like, I have to.
oh, okay. Good, good,
Mhm.
good, good.
yeah. Going back to number two, your hype song was Higher Ground with Stevie Wonder. What you know about Stevie?
What you know is about Stevie, man?
I know a
That
lot about Stevie.
No, Stevie Wonder, he's just when I think about him, I think what motivates me the most to make music is like when I think about Stevie. Like he's my battery. I don't know, like his music is he's my biggest influence and I'm just forever grateful for everything he's put out in the world and the messages and his lyricism, his musicianship, um, his production, his arrangements, his melodies, everything. It's just it's one of a kind, man.
I have to say, when you said my battery, I was like, oh,
That was a great way to put it.
yeah. I was
Thank you,
like,
thank you. I just I don't usually have a way with words, but when it comes
mhm,
to Stevie,
mhm.
that just comes out.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I feel that. That's fair. That's fair. But you should definitely plan a show in New York.
Yeah, man. The thing is, a lot of people tell me in socials that like you should come to New York, come to the US, come to London, and I'm like, I'd love to, but I don't have a manager. I don't have like places to go, like flights and stuff. Hopefully it happens soon. I'm just so excited that people even want me to go to these places. Like it's
Yeah,
surreal to me, but it'll happen. I'm sure it'll happen sooner than later. I'm trying my best. I'm manifesting it.
we
Yes.
believe it.
And kudos to you for being out here independent, no
Yeah.
manager, being as
Thank you.
successful as you are on your own. Like
Thank
that's
you.
amazing.
Yeah,
So
Thank you. Means a
yeah.
lot. Means a
high,
lot.
Mhm.
high praise.
Thank you.
And the last question you said, if your music could be a color, it'd be gold and sunset yellow. Like I agree with that. 'Cause I feel like if I was listening to music, I would be dancing in the field. Like honestly, like the sun just shimmering. I'd just
Yeah.
be like, it's like one of those Disney movies where like it's like the animals are running in the field and it's just like it's just sparkles all over the place. That's what it feels like.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, I mean it is very upbeat. It's very joyful as well. Sometimes it's a bit more sad, but I always have like that a nice melody going with like a maybe more sadder lyrics. But yeah, I just thought of that color because like I said, I'm very connected with nature. I love nature and it inspires me a lot. Like when I just look at the sky or when I look at the sunset or sunrise, that those things just really inspire me. Like I feel like I couldn't live without that, without like trees, without nature, without birds, without and I feel like that's as cliche as it sounds, that's the color the first color that came to my mind.
No, it's not cliche. It's
I
not
hope not.
cliche. But that's all the questions we have for each
Awesome.
day. Um, guys, go support Carlos, please. You have his Instagram, you have his TikTok. Go follow, support Spotify, Apple Music. You have SoundCloud,
Yeah.
SoundCloud, any platform you can think of, he on there. That's obvious right here. So go support Carlos because he's giving y'all the sunlight.
Thank you. Thank you.
Let me tell y'all one thing. God is good.
You literally say this at the start of like every new like season. We have it
But
meant to be.
well, ain't he good? I ain't here no all the time
All
yet.
the
I'm wait
time, all the
and
time.
and all the time.
God is good.
That's right, baby. You say what? God is good
What a great
all the
conversation.
time.
I hope you guys enjoyed that as much as we did. Like that literally keeps our cup filled.
Like no, like literally, I was about to say that because every time we get somebody, every time we have a conversation, every time we sit down and talk, it's like that's why we keep going.
No, literally, like even like, the goal is to obviously get bigger with this, but even when it comes to like that and like we might have to step back and do more operation things, I still want to do these interviews and sit down with every single person we feature because like that's literally the whole reason why we started this platform is to
Yeah.
get these stories out to meet these cool people that you wouldn't normally see on your feeds. So
And the thing is too, also, I'm gonna say this: the more you listen, the more you tune in, the more issues you look at, the more you scroll our website, the more opportunity we have to feature people because we can little like the thing about this is we love a podcast, we love doing these episodes, but we also want to see these people in person. We want to be able to bring people to you, and not just from not just from a video camera or a webcam from another country. Like we want to be able to bring these people to you to so that it can have their impact on your lives, on the world around them. Even if it's not for you, it's still something that can have some kind of impact. So please continue to stream, continue to promote because everything that you do with us will help benefit the artists that we're trying to feature.
it also goes to show that like we all have stories. Like literally you're driving the car, the person next to you has a story of their own.
Yeah.
And I also feel like that's like the biggest part of what we try to do when we do these interviews and we write out these interviews and stuff and share them with y'all. It's truly so you can understand people and where they come from and why they do what they do and how they got to where they're at, no matter what stage in their creative journey they're on, you know, and
And
to hopefully motivate you or you see yourself in their story.
and to add on to that, when you think about driving cars, probably 90%, if not all, of these people that we're featuring have jobs. Like that's why we're bringing them on these platforms. That's why we're talking to them. That's why we're having interviews so that they can quit their job, so that they can make a living doing what they love, doing what they're here to create. Same for us. We work a job. We do it 9 to 5, 5 days a week, sometimes 6 days a week, and we want to be able to continue to promote people and do it at the highest level. So please, if you continue to work with us, so continue to work with them, so they can quit, so they can bring something great to you.
It is all about community,
Hmm.
y'all. I hope y'all please understand how important community is. I know it's so hard in today's age because of the internet and social media, and we're all like very individualistic now. But we cannot forget the importance of community and what it means to support each other. And honestly, make yourself uncomfortable sometimes in order to give support to someone. Like that matters. If you're willing to sacrifice something or, you know, do something out of your way to support another person, that's going to come back to you. I hope you know that.
I see.
So give a little of yourself.
We're getting slightly off track, but anyways, the interview with Carlos, y'all just heard it was amazing, like 10 out of 10.
No
Like just
notes.
honestly, go to Spotify, go to TikTok. If you're on TikTok, go to Instagram. I know you got some kind of music, even if you got YouTube. I'm pretty sure he's on there too. So please go listen to Carlos. Great music. Like he wants to. He said he wants to go on tour more often. We're gonna make sure he get on tour,
Get him to
right?
New York, y'all.
Hmm. New York, London. If you don't want to go to New York, somewhere in the U.S. because we want to be there. So help each other.
Please check out Carlos. Carlos from Spain. Beautiful music. He described it as like a sunset, very soulful, and that is truly what it is. It's music you can literally listen to with your windows down, just cruising. Like it really speaks to the heart, and then you can tell that he makes music from his heart. So
Yeah.
check it out, y'all.
Go support, like I said, Instagram, TikTok, SoundCloud, Spotify, Apple Music, anything, everything. Support Carlos. And don't forget, because he made it this far. Don't forget to support Moss Magazine as well. Repost, like, comment, subscribe, turn your notifications on. 'Cause I know you listen to this. If you can get notifications from somebody you don't like, you can get notifications from people you love.
Hey, y'all.
Exactly.
And make sure to buy issue 9. Out now, Harmony.
And if you don't want to buy issue 9, there are 8 other issues you can buy. Eight, 8 other issues you can buy.
With all unique themes, amazing featured creatives from all over. We are global with it, y'all. Please support all these amazing, amazing folks.
Exactly. Because we're not doing this for nothing. If that makes sense. Not talking about money. I'm saying we're doing this for the community. So please, like I said, like, support.
Oh,
Moss, go ahead.
one more thing, y'all. When this episode airs, we will be celebrating 2 years of Moss Magazine. Whoop,
Yep, yep,
whoop.
yep.
So just want to mention that we couldn't be here without y'all. So thank you.
Yeah,
It's
thank you.
been 2 years of doing this, which is so crazy to think about.
Yeah, it's crazy. I was surprised at 1 year, and I'm more surprised at 2 years.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank y'all. But continue to like, continue to support. This has been Moss Talks. I'm Joel. That's Sydney. Thank you for joining us for more conversations and more culture. Moss Talks. Thank you.